Hi everybody, British TV here, and it's now time for the new Faye Webster album, Atlanta Millionaires Club. This is the latest album by, I can only assume, experimental or indie female singer Faye Webster, who has had a cult following like many other underground indies female singers over the last few years, and has pretty much made a name for himself for being pretty much a Lord slash Bjork clone, if I have to be honest. Because, let's just face it, a lot of the underground female singers are going to be influenced by either Bjork or Lord. Because Bjork and Lord are pretty much becoming like figures of this kind of genre. And while I like to see that, I also don't like to see that because there's just so much and it all kind of feels the same. Yet with Faye, it still feels like that, but with a twist. It kind of just does not do that. I'll get that in a minute once we talk about the songs. And just to clarify, I'm not really too familiar with this kind of genre. I mean, I do listen to some people that are not really that famous, like, say, Cassie Lou or Reveille Sticky. That's what I mean. But Faye is new to me, obviously, like every other artist I hear. Well, almost. But like I said, I want to get into this. So the beginning track on this one, Room Temperature, while not the best start, scratch that, it is the best start. It's personally not my favorite, and it just kind of feels off, because every other song here kind of feels the same, except for this. It feels like a Hawaiian version of a Bjork song that she just kind of ripped off on. And honestly, you can see why I say something like that. It's a good song, just kind of feels a bit of a rip-off. Now, the ones that stand out with genres like jazz and country, which she uses on this album, songs like Right Side of My Neck, or Hurts Me Too, or Pigeon, or Joni, which is my favorite song in the entire album, as well as its reprise, and songs like Flowers featuring Father, a very weird rapper, to say the least. I certainly enjoyed that song specifically because, you know, it kind of just reaches me out, strangely. You know, it shouldn't, but it should. It has. I don't know, it kind of feels nice listening to a song like this, even though it's just a really weird song. Songs like Pigeon, Hurts Me Too are also stand out and also pretty catchy, and pretty much use the country format mixed with jazz pretty good enough too. Joni is also one of those as well. Right Side of My Neck is also a pretty standout one too, and one of my personal favorites in the entire album. I mean, I can go with this, with Hurts Me Too or Pigeon, but at the same time, I can enjoy those songs as well. At the middle though, songs like Kingston aren't really much of my favorite because it kind of comes back to that whole Bjork slash Lord clones kind of stuff, and this is no exception. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right for me. The songs, along with Room Temperature, doesn't feel like it should be here at all. It feels like it should just be in a normal pop album. It feels like it should be in a Bjork album or a Lord album. But no, it's in this one. It almost kind of feels a rip-off, and that's pretty much the greatest weakness here. It's too similar to it. And I know I've been talking to death already, but you can't deny that I'm pretty much speaking the truth here. Or either that, or you just have your personal opinion on it. Now, the time length is not bad. The production is also pretty solid enough for this. And the songs are catchy and has great lyrics on here, even though some of them are pretty ass weird. So I can't deny that. I can't deny this album isn't great. I just think the album art is hilarious. For some reason, I thought she was eating a burger, but then I found out it was just chocolate coins. I love the ending track, even though it's just Joni Part 2, but shorter. I don't really mind this album a lot. It just brings me back too much of Lord and Björk. Even though I don't listen to a lot of them, I can still give this album credit for what it's doing and what it's not doing at the same time. So I pretty much admire it. So my final score on this one is, say, somewhere around a heavy 7 out of 10 or a light 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10, that sounds about right, yeah. So, it may take time for me to enjoy this more, but for now, I'm not seeming to like this one a whole lot. I don't love it, but I certainly like it a whole lot, so I can enjoy it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. And I hope you like this album that I sort of recommend. And I just see you next time.